And first tonight, new information about a deadly shooting inside a restaurant at lunchtime today.
And a strange couple met up to talk about their divorce, but things got violent when the wife brought a friend. Deputies say her husband shot and killed him. And tonight we are learning that friend, the victim, was professional boxer Marenzo Smith. Grace White talking to his family tonight. She joins us live at the Harris County Sheriff's Office with the update tonight. Grace?
This is something no one inside the restaurant saw coming. Family members told us these three people were actually sitting at a table together when the husband got up and came back with a gun. Those family members have identified this victim as 44-year-old Marenzo Smith. He was a champion boxer who was set to travel to Colombia next week for a match, but instead Smith died inside the Crab Station restaurant on FM 1960 and Veterans Memorial. Investigators say he was shot by the woman's husband. They tell us the gunman also tried shooting her but missed. He then walked out into the parking lot, investigators say, and shot himself. Smith's father says his son was just trying to help.
He tried to protect someone, and that's not his job. He shouldn't have even been here, but it happened, and it's ugly, and we have to stop the killing, and I'm working on something with the church and the Nation of Islam right now to stop the killing.
According to Smith's father, he had just met this woman Friday. He tells us his son was not her boyfriend, just someone trying to help defuse the situation. Smith leaves behind 4 children. The shooter was taken to the hospital in critical condition. It's a miracle, investigators say. No one else inside this restaurant was hurt. Mia.
Such a terrible ordeal. Grace White tonight, thank you.
What it do? This is your brother Bishop of Bishop's on TV, and you just saw that clip. You just saw that news footage. Now, for the record, before I go into this topic, I do want to pay my respects to the brother that lost his life. Rest in peace to you. I send my prayers and condolences to his family and friends. I don't want to come off like I'm being exploitive in this whole situation. However, I do think that there's a lesson that can be learned from this situation, and I want to talk about that. Now, as you saw, this husband and his wife was going through a divorce. And so they decided to meet up at this restaurant to finalize their divorce. The husband was 61 years old. His wife, soon to be ex-wife, was 29. That's already a red flag. He's 61, she's 29. Okay, let's continue. Somehow, the brother who lost his life, allegedly the news said, or initially the news said that this was her boyfriend. And now his family is speaking out and saying, well, he was not a boyfriend, but he was simply a friend trying to help her. Okay, whether that's the boyfriend or the friend, it really doesn't matter. The problem with the situation is this friend got involved in marriage business. Rule number 1, men and women, ladies and gents, you never, ever, 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 ever get involved in someone's marital issues. You never get involved in that. That's rule number 1. That's common sense. Now, I am not advocating for violence. I am not empathizing with the man who took another man's life and tried to take his wife's life as well. By the way, he also could have endangered other people with that reckless behavior. You know, I'm not condoning his decision to end someone's life, and then, hell, he's fighting for his life now because he tried to commit suicide. They believe he's gonna die. He should have committed that before he took another person's life. But I'm not condoning that. But what I will say is, unfortunately, you made the mistake of trying to be a hero. And I'm gonna tell y'all this, especially the brothers, especially the fellas. I don't care how strong you think you are. Because he was a boxer. This man was a boxer. And he had some size on him. But I don't care how big you think you are. I don't care how tough you think you are. You're not winning against husband strength. Husband crazy. See, it's a certain kind of level a man gets when it comes to his wife, especially when they're going through problems and issues, and especially if they have children involved. And it's always best to get out of that situation. Now, put yourself in the husband's shoes. Again, I'm not empathizing with him. He decides to meet this person at a restaurant, meet his ex-wife, his soon-to-be ex-wife, to finalize papers. And across the table is this wife's friend, who happens to be a boxer, a younger guy who's a boxer. The optics ain't opting up. That shit don't look right. It don't. Think about that. It don't look right. Not saying he deserved to kill that guy or that man deserved to die. He did not. But that don't look good. That's not a good look. And I got to ask myself, what was she thinking? Her being 29. And again, I don't want to pass too much judgment or prejudgment because I don't know any of these people. Maybe, hey, she felt unsafe. But let me say this. If she felt unsafe, she still chose to meet this person in a public place. If you met this person in a public place, you had other people around that could assist in case some shit went wrong. You didn't need to interject your friend who's sitting right next to this man's ex-wife, soon to be ex-wife. Like, come on, man. Come on. Now, maybe that wasn't the case. Maybe she felt like if I bring this local boxer along with me, I can intimidate my soon-to-be ex-husband. Which, I'm sorry, ma'am, that backfired on you. No pun intended. Because, see, he tried to kill her, but he missed. I mean, don't ever put yourself in marriage situations. Mind your own business. Allegedly, according to some of the family members, the boxer and a wife just met. I'm like, damn, come on, brother. I know you a boxer. I know you can fight, but bullets shred through boxing gloves. You can't punch a bullet. You can't punch a angry husband's rage because they gonna black out. And that goes for shit, women too. Don't invite no woman over to finalize some divorce situations when you know you got a ex-wife who going through it, a soon-to-be ex-wife going through it. Y'all need to handle that shit yourselves. This is a tragic situation that could have been avoided. Brothers, ladies, don't ever, once again, I gotta say this. Don't ever put yourself in a situation where you're playing a hero in between a bad marriage. That's not your place. That is not your place. You need to mind your business. I mean, damn. I was thinking, is this man her lawyer? Because that should have been the only other man next to her, and that would have been in a different setting. This man is no lawyer. He's a boxer. He was a boxer, and he tagged along. I even believe they said, and I also think they said that they talked on the phone prior to them meeting up. Why is he facilitating the meetup? You see what I'm saying? That shit don't add up. I'm just saying. You can't be that naive and gullible to think that this man wasn't gonna feel some kind of way when he see another man sitting right next to his ex-wife, soon to be ex-wife. And that brother couldn't be that gullible to think that this man wasn't gonna resort to some kind of violence, whether it be gun or hands or whatever, just because he's intimidating. He's physically intimidating. Gotta move smarter, y'all. Situational awareness needs to be at an all-time high. That's all I got, y'all. Like and subscribe. Leave a comment. And until next time, holla.